And welcome back to another episode of Slay the Spire, the road to Ascension. We have finally made it to Ascension level 10. We now have a new curse called the Ascender's Bane. It just shows up in your deck, and at some point it will fade away, kind of like if you draw Dazed. Same concept. But it's really cool that we've made it all the way to Ascension level 10 with the defect. That's our halfway point. So we're halfway there, and it's only going to get harder from here. So we're just going to have to keep improving. I don't know if there's a world where I don't take the upgraded card. Finding the Guardian. I think I just take the upgraded card here. The 7 max HP is worth less to me than having a free zap or a dual cast. And now, which path do I want to take? Probably this one. Where is there? I guess this guy actually is probably my first elite that's worth fighting. Because there's a fire right next to him. So now I just need to get there safely. You would survive with 1 HP, so there's no point in doing that. There we go. Problem solved. Cool. So I have to say, it is really, really exciting to actually be at Ascension level 10. To me, that's crazy. When I first started this, it was always the goal to get here, but it was also very, for lack of better phrasing, a little out of reach. So it's really exciting to have made it this far. That's the wrong card. I was trying to click on the. I was really trying to click on the one next to it. Okay, that's fine. Consumes a strong card. We'll figure it out. It's not like we're generating a ton of these anyway, so we're not generating a ton of orbs right now anyway, so it's fine. There we go. Look at all that damage. Completely according to plan. No, but one thing I've been doing lately is I've been going through and rewatching my old content to see what are things that I used to do wrong or that I've changed. And it's been really fun, actually. It's been a lot of fun to look at. I see that I take a lot more hallway fights now. I do a lot more unique approaches to things as far as, like, I don't think I would have taken consume in the past, and now I do. Definitely on purpose, of course. But it's just things like that it's been really fun to take a minute and actually compare what's changed. It's been fun. So if you're new here and you haven't gotten to see the road of growth that we've taken so far, I would definitely recommend going back and giving it a look. You might be like, wow, that's you might learn something new. You might see something fun. The only way to find out is to go and check it out. Now for potions, I'm thinking maybe vulnerable or weak. One of these two. I could also improve my focus by one more. I think I'm going to go with weak because I have the static discharge. So if I can get that up and running, then they can hit me all they want. It just won't change the fact that they're going to be hitting me for less damage and then getting struck by a lot of lightning. I think that's a very good setup. We're going to do this. Get this rolling. And now I need to weaken you. I'll do consume again, and then I will defend. So now every time I take damage, you will be taking a lot more damage. I think this is a good setup. And the turn. There we go. So if I dual cast here, it's a lot of damage, and then I can get a couple more hits in. I'm not consuming again, but I can defend And then when you hit me here, I think that will just get rid of you. Yep. Not too shabby. Ooh, an incense burner. And a loop. I will do this, and then I will become cursed. I think I have to rest here. That's another thing I've noticed that's changed, is I'm also resting a little less often. Which I think is a really good thing. I'm going to fight this elite. I've got this. It's 24. I will do this to make things a little easier for me. I'm resting a little less often, and I'm fighting more elites, which I think is really cool. It just kind of means that I'm a little more confident in my ability to mitigate damage. So I have been enjoying seeing some of those changes. I used to take a lot of events, which was cool-ish, but also probably not the smartest thing to do. Consume and then defend. And now if you hit me, it's somebody else's problem. Yeah, like that. Equilibrium. I still plan on blocking for a lot. I just really, like, this is going to be like super thorns. You hit me and it's going to be a real problem for you. Maw Bank is good. Ball Lightning. So this one's just kind of free. Get rid of you. Get rid of another one of you. Wow, very good. Still haven't blocked for any. That's fine. I'll block this. Zap, loop, defend, strike. Alrighty. That was actually really good because it just triggered the meat on the bone, which will heal me for more than when I started. I do like that. No, I don't like Hello World. This is actually an interesting position to be in. I'm going to remove a card from my deck. I'm going to remove the injury. And then I'm going to smith here. I'm going to upgrade the Sunder, maybe? Or the Consume. Probably the Consume. I will take this fight. Ball Lightning and then block a bunch. What do you give me? Oh, I'll take an Apotheosis for free. Why not? Now I regret not using that later. That's okay. Lots of damage here and not a whole lot of block. Unfortunate. Thank you, meat on the bone. FTL is just draw 3 for free. That's a really, really good card as it is. Smith here, I'm going to upgrade the dual cast, make that free. Or do I do this? I'm going to do this. Actually, that's really, really powerful. Especially if I have some recovery in. That's going to be really powerful. If I can start doing things like self-repair. That was a really bad time for intangible. FTL. Block. I'm going to weaken you. I don't really want to deal with 27 damage. Consume. Loop. I think this just got much more powerful. Consume. Defend. FTL. That's fine. You just took 51 damage for hitting me. Kind of outrageous. Actually, I kind of want to let you do 3 damage. Because that just dealt you 37. Ball Lightning. Zap. What would Dual Cast give me? 28 more damage? Do I still have... No. Nope, not worth it. There we go. Still 28. So if I do this, I can now block all of the thorns for a little while. That's fine. Now you're out of here. Very good. Thank you, meat on the bone. Amplify, I think, is going to be crazy here. No, the plasma's not going to last long enough. Maybe the runic pyramid? So now all I need is an electrodynamic so that I'm hitting everybody. That would be really cool. I haven't fought the Burning Elite. I'm going to do that now. Static Discharge. Zap. Let's not take damage just yet. I'll play Consume next turn when you're not attacking. And then Ball Lightning. I will Amplify and then play Loop. And then Defend. I still need to be taking less damage. Man, that's a lot of damage. That is a strong start. Leap. I will choose. Come on. Come on. Nope, that's okay. I was really hoping for that static discharge. Or not the electrodynamics. That's okay, though, because I can also just do another static discharge. Doing silly amounts. I'm intangible this turn, but that doesn't matter to them, because they are only threatening me for one at a time anyway. Yeah, this is fine. Once I get a single static discharge, these guys just will melt, because they attack in batches like that. Equilibrium. Defend. I should have played the leap. That's fine. I'm blocking for enough. There we go. So if I amplify and then static discharge, and now I will leap. And let's see here. I think I will actually do a block potion here, just to make that a little less. And now these guys are just going to swiftly disappear. Zap. Ball lightning. Loop. Yep. Yeah, that was just fine. I'm going to take another leap here. I do need to go this way. I'm okay with this. Because now, whenever I gain gold, I heal, which is going to be really, really helpful for what I'm doing here. Especially with these two, it's almost tempting never to take a shop again. Leap. Do this. That's fine. Meat on the bone will trigger soon. Equilibrium, and then there we go. Okay. So I'm going to Sunder for free. Consume. Static Discharge, and then do this. Nice. We're starting to deal damage. Amplify the static discharge again. Play a leap. And now my meat on the bone is triggered. Healing me for a bunch. Healing me for more. This is silly. That's what this is. Nope, I'm okay without it. Do that. Do this. Play leap. Cry. This is going to be a lot of damage. FTL. I cannot sunder anybody and win. I'm going to do is static discharge, leap, defend. Taking a lot from these guys. Still can't sunder anybody. Nope, nothing costs 0 here, so hopefully. Oh, do I survive this, actually? I don't know if I survive this. Oh, I do. Okay. Can I sunder yet? Yes, I can. And then I can dual cast. Nice. Heal me. Heal me. Nope. Not entirely sure. Oh, yeah, Maw Bank. Still healing me. I'm gonna rest again. I have to. I have a lot of elites to fight, so I'm gonna need it. Amplify the static discharge, then play equilibrium. Strike. Static discharge again. Play leap, and then defend. Take less damage. Make it your problem. Consume. Ball lightning. Man, that's a lot of damage for just touching me. Zap. Leap. Defend. So if you hit me, you take 4 instances of 11. No, I still don't want to take a lot of damage. It's much more of a how dare you touch me mentality, I think. Oh, well, I guess that'll do. That will do. Darkstone Parapet, Emerald, Dexterity Potion. Skim, absolutely. What do I want in my opening hand every time? Probably Consume. You guys again. Unlike last time, I can play Consume sooner. Really nervous here, actually, because these guys are going to drop me down to 20 before we even start. And all they do is attack. Drink the Dexterity Potion here. Play the leap. Play the leap. And then defend. Luckily, I'm not terribly worried about if this guy entangles. Amplify, static discharge. Loop, because this is a turn that I can afford to, thanks to the incense burner. So I'm not allowed to attack this turn. So I will equilibrium. And then static discharge. And now, if you hit me, people disappear. And I'm allowed to attack again. So I'm going to. Not bad. Give me some health back. Stone Calendar's going to be nice. Duplication Potion's going to be silly. An upgraded fusion I will take. I will rest again. I am not used to having a deck built around the idea of taking damage. But it is certainly working. Now, if I'm able to amplify this, that would be cool. But not this time. Block for what I can. I do want to upgrade another static discharge if I'm able. Honestly, I'd rather you disappear. So I'm just going to do that. Well, I was under the assumption... Okay, I was going to say I was under the assumption lightning was going to do something. There we go. Heal. Heal. Get that. Self-repair. Now we're cooking. And a self-repair plus to boot. So now what I need you to do is Oh, you're not going to make Sunder cost less. Fusion. Self-repair. Yeah, that's just going to have to be the case. Snecko's a real issue here. Because I can't do much with it. Sunder. Defend. Luckily, Amplify only costs 1. So I can amplify it a turn when I can afford it. Man, I need these static discharges like yesterday. Okay, so if I can defend, skim. Why do they both cost 2? FTL. Alright. I should be safe now. Yeah, just ending my turn will do it, but we'll get rid of you. Man, Snecko's aggressive. Certainly not the kind of fight I was going to be able to do. Ooh, beautiful. I think I'm healthy enough, so I am going to upgrade again, and I'm going to upgrade my other static discharge. Consume, strike, defend. I think, we'll see. I was gonna say, I think I will actually play the focus potion, but we'll see. I'm gonna do a duplication potion so that I can do discharge twice. Play this, and then defend myself a little bit. So now you're gonna... Ooh, Amplify, I do kind of need that, actually. Actually, I need both of those. So I'm gonna require you to return those. Post-haste. Equilibrium. I'm doing good damage, which is nice. And the stone calendar will happen eventually, which is also nice. Do this. Now I need to get rid of you, which is much more difficult. Actually, no, it's not, because I can just hold on to this for until later. Maybe I do this instead. No, I can't. Guess I'm going to defend. Take a little less damage. Yeah. Now that's a lot of damage. Actually gonna amplify the self-repair and then play the static discharge. I will consume and then just ball lightning. I don't mind taking 1 because it's going to cost you so much health. Yeah, that's just silly. That's what that is. So if I do this, and then draw 3 cards, I will strike. And there we go. That was pretty crazy, actually. There we go. Now we're good. We're fine. Everybody's happy now. Can no longer rest. I don't need more cards. The deck, that was the card I needed. Now I need less cards. So I'm going to hit every shop I can. Which is 1, 2, stop it, a fire. Oh, if I go this way, I hit 3 shops. Okay. Consume. Equilibrium. Take less damage. Loop. Zap. Self-repair. Skim. Static discharge. And next turn, Electrodynamics goes active, and then that just kind of finishes the fight for me. Like this. And then like this. And then like this. There we go. Liquid Memories is nice. No. Consume. Self-repair infusion. I'm just taking the damage here, unfortunately. This will be a good turn to start wailing on this guy, actually. These guys are annoying. He's going to be a little bit of a problem. Not much, but a little bit. Amplify, static discharge, play the leap. Now all I'm missing is electrodynamics. Yeah, I'll do this for free. Skim, loop, equilibrium. That's a lot of energy. FTL, that's fine. Do this, leap, defend. It's got to be in there somewhere. There you are. Goodbye. Goodbye. There we go. Problems solved. I do not need a cool-headed. And now, I'm going to stop gaining 5 HP every turn, but that's okay. I'm going to do some removals. I'm going to get rid of strikes first. And is there anything else I want here? Art of War I think would be good. Regal Pillow will be good. If I need to rest, I'm going to gain a lot. Hey, fella, you're actually a bit of a problem for me. So I'm going to need you to stop doing that thing you're doing right now, where you're... I am actually going to Liquid Memories and do this again. Because I think it's going to be okay, yeah, no, actually he's a really big problem, now that I think about it. Need to double down on loop. And then I need to actually be damaging you. Play the self-repair, skim. That's fine. Let's do the FTL. Loop again. Do this. Static discharge. And then I will take this amount of damage, because that's going to give me the orb, which is going to trigger and weaken you a bunch. 2 more turns. Static discharge again. Equilibrium. Leap. Weaken you a little bit more. I'll take 3, and then that should keep me safe from the next turn. No, okay, it wears off. I see. Zap. Fusion. Sunder. Strike. Nice. I was able to not have to worry about you too much. No. I'm good without a scrape. Do this. Another removal. No. Remove another strike. Not applying any debuffs. If you have no attacks in your hand, draw 2 cards. No. Block potion. Maybe recycle? Yeah. And that's good. I still need enough money for the last shop. Okay, static discharge, consume. Probably a fusion, and then a block potion. There we go, starting with a bunch more energy this time around. For an FTL, static discharge, ball lightning, loop, self-repair, and I will wait on the dual cast until I have the ability to hit everybody at once. Like this. Zap. Dual cast. Strike. That's doing some good damage. Sunder. Skim. Equilibrium. And then defend myself some more. Make this your problem. Consume again. Recycle. I don't even know why I'm recycling. I'll get rid of a defend. If nothing else, I just got rid of a card in my hand. Yeah. That's okay. You're going to hit me once and then not again. Juzu Bracelet's going to be nice. Seek is going to be really helpful. Smith. Actually, no. Recall. This is a pretty safe spot to recall. Go here. I don't need any more fights. I will buy 3 potions. Blessing, capacity, and regen. I'd rather the regen. Sapphire key. I will lose 4 max HP. That's fine. I will upgrade a card. I'm going to upgrade my... Probably a... Seek, actually. Now I can smith again. If I upgrade Recycle, it just becomes free. Which I think is probably the right move. And then... Removal. Ooh. I was going to do a removal, but I think that's better. Discard this and take this. And I think that's good. All right. So let's FTL, skim, amplify the loop, consume, and defend. I already forgot who I'm fighting. The awakened one. Okay, that's actually a little bit of a problem. Static discharge. Defend, defend, defend. That was a lot of damage I just took. Self-repair, electric dynamics. Channeled 9 lightning already. Strike. I actually want you to hit me here. You're only going to deal 1 damage. And that 1 damage triggered my meat on the bone, actually. That's kind of crazy. I do not need another consume. Is there anything else? No, not that button. Is there anything else I really want to upgrade? I think I'm going to go in with full health instead. Amplify the loop. Consume. Frame rate dropping. Just like I planned. I will drink 1 focus potion. Seek. I need electrodynamics, and I need... Recycle. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to electrodynamics. Zap. Going to recycle this defend. Place static discharge. And then... Equilibrium. Take less damage. There we go. That was a lot of damage. For both of us, honestly. Drink the regen potion. I forgot to do that sooner. Channeled 12 lightning. 12 times 7. 70, 84. Not quite there yet. Need to defend myself. That's a real shame, actually. Well, let's see here. I gained 5 health, putting me up to 20. 20 health will put me... I'll have 25 out of the 26 that he's dealing. That's a real shame. I think I lose by 1 HP. Yep. That was a really crazy deck. Honestly, I think I had... Realistically, I think had I not been so aggressive with the taking damage, I might have actually won that. But I did make it to Ascension 10, which was the goal. So thank you everybody so much for watching. And I hope to see you soon. I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.